Hi everybody, it's Brooke again, and today I am back. I am ready to go with this extremely in-depth review of 5 different panties from Thinx.com. These aren't just any regular panties. These are panties that are designed specifically to either replace or be used in addition to pads, tampons, and liners. I got my period and I used nothing but these panties. I used no tampons, no pads, no liners, no emergency toilet paper, no emergency socks, nothing. Just these panties. And let me say, I had quite the experience because I was just so confused. How is this magical sorcery technology supposed to work? How am I going to wash them? Like, is it going to ruin my clothes? What's going to happen here? So I was really skeptical, and I'm sure you are too, which is why I'm making this video. All of the opinions and thoughts expressed in this video are my own. So if you want to hear all about my experience, which panties I liked, which panties I didn't, what it was like to wash these things, then please keep watching. And also make sure to stay tuned until the very end because I'm going to tell you some mind-blowing statistics and facts that are just going to absolutely blow you away. So if you're interested, then please keep watching. Okay, so I got my panties in the mail. I got 5 of them, and I'm so excited. So I'm going to show you quickly how they're packaged and exactly what they look like as I'm getting them. This is the Thinx brand from Thinx.com. So I'm just going to go ahead and open this. The Pugger in size medium in a nude color, the Cheeky medium in black, the Thong medium in nude, the Sport medium in black, and the Hip Hugger medium in black. They're all individually packaged in there, and so they've got this really pretty lace right here. Wow, that's beautiful. And they're super silky. Ooh, that's nice. They don't feel like a diaper like you think they would. This is the Sport kind, and it's got like extra thigh room there. Super silky, no lace on these, but a nice stretchy band up here. This one is the Cheeky. Cheeky. It's also got some lace. Oh, okay. The inside is black. I was wondering, yeah, because I was just like, how can nude not soak up the color? Here we go. This is what they look like. I got my period, and we are gonna test these mothers out. I'm gonna go with the black hip huggers because they hold up to 2 tampons worth, and I'm scared. I feel really dry, and the underwear are super comfortable and like look really cute on me. I got size medium, as you know, and they recommended to get a size bigger than you normally would just because they're supposed to be a really snug fit, and my mediums were definitely the right choice for me. I don't know if it's from the coffee or from having my period. I don't know. This is like way too much information, but I have pooped 3 times and it's not even 10 o'clock. And so every time I've been checking my underwear, obviously, and it's like dry. I've been like going like this to it, like just to see if anything comes off, and nothing has been coming off. And like I said, it's really heavy today, so I'm just like baffled. It's about 8 o'clock at night, and I will admit it's starting to feel a little bit wet, but there has been no leakage. It's still completely absorbing for the most part. And I am unbelievably impressed. They do still slightly feel damp, but they're not uncomfortable. It's not like I'm wearing a wet rag or an old pad or anything like that. It felt slightly damp, but then once you put it back on, you forget about it. Oh, you know, just washing my bloody panties. The process is easier than I thought it would be, but it's more difficult to get the smell out than I also thought it would be. Like, the blood soaks out really easily, but the smell, oh, the smell. you feel? This is what I'm going to be wearing for bed. Hello, it is day 2 and I just woke up. It's a little brighter than it was yesterday because I don't have to work today. And I am wearing the cheeky bottoms that I wore all through the night. And I didn't have any leaks or anything. I wasn't expecting to. And they're actually really, really comfortable. And I thought that they'd feel like I pretty much had a wedgie all day or all night, but I don't. They're super comfortable, and once again, size medium. It fits like a charm. These ones don't fit as snugly as the hip huggers do so far. So these are way more true to size. Then also, I'm going to be exercising right now, and since these underwear aren't very filled or dirty or whatever, I'm just going to be wearing these for the morning until I shower and actually, get dressed, because I'm not wearing this. Alright, it's the end of day 2. I'm about to go to bed. I have washed the cheeky underwear earlier today and they're already dry, so I'm wearing them to bed again because they were so comfortable. So it is early in the morning, again, day 3. And I'm wearing the sport style. Let me just say, these are the least flattering out of all of the pairs of underwear. They're still really comfortable, but I've got a lot of muffin top going on, and that's not cute. These are the least comfortable that I've tried thus far. I'm not saying that they're uncomfortable, because they're not. If they had been, I would have taken them off. But it's nighttime, and I did not take them off. I wore them all day. I had no leaks. I had no trouble. Overnight, I am not going to wear any of the underwear because, frankly, I don't think I need it because I typically don't bleed very much at night. So, yeah, but then in the morning, if all goes well tonight, I'm going to try the thong. It is day 4. As I suspected, I had no problems through the night, so with leakage or anything, so I'm going to wear the thong today. So it is the end of day 4, almost. It's still a little light out, but I'm impressed with the thong. It was comfortable, and the material that catches all of the goo went all the way up the entire inside of the thong. So there was really no way it could have leaked. It would have been probably more problematic if it hadn't been one of the last days. But, I have no problems, no complaints of today. That was my experience, and let me just say I am so impressed. I cannot believe the outcome that I had. I was very skeptical, but I just went all out. I spent $130, on 5 pairs of underwear, and when I told my mom that, she thought I was insane, and I kind of agreed with her, especially because I was just going to bleed all over them anyway. But I can tell by the quality of these panties, if you take care of them, they will last you for years. They're perfect for women who just had a baby, for teens who may have some developmental issues or like autism or things like that, who are struggling as it is and don't need another thing to worry about. They're perfect for people who don't have a lot of money to spend on tampons and panty liners and all of that. It would be a great gift as long as you made sure what their size was beforehand. They're perfect for everybody, and I'm so happy with my purchase. So I have a couple of things that I want to mention. I've got my computer here. I was doing some research and I found this article on Huffington Post all about just how much money we spend as women because of our period, that we really don't have a choice in spending. Let me see here. According to the Huffington Post, most women on average use 4 tampons per day during their period, or about 20 tampons per cycle if their period lasts an average of 5 days. This ends up being about anywhere in between 9 to 12,000 tampons in their lifetime. Oh my God. And then also, panty liners and pads that women use, some of them prefer them over tampons, some use them in conjunction with them. I know that when I have my period, I prefer pads, and I change mine at least 3 times a day, and minimum of 3 times a day for 5 days, that would be about 7,000 pads in my lifetime. And the way that I use these underwear, because I know my period, it's all about knowing your cycle, knowing your body, and I knew I would probably be able to use these panties alone. So both of these numbers, these 12,000 tampons and these 7,000 pads, are completely irrelevant because I'm not going to use those. In addition to saving the planet, you would also be saving yourself a big chunk of change in the, how many years? Let's say 35 years that a woman has her period, or 40 years. Let's think about it that way. In 40 years that a woman would have her period, she would save $5,383.32 on pads, liners, and tampons. So while that might not seem like a big chunk of change over a time period of 40 years, I'm a pretty thrifty traveler, and I view that money as 3 kick-ass trips that I would take with the love of my life. And you know what? That pretty much, that makes everything all worth it. And then some advice that I would have that I made sure to write down as I was going was, these would be really good to have for women who just had a baby to prevent leakage and give you a sense of security, because I know that after you have a baby, your period is just like Niagara Fallen. So these would be a really good backup. The 2 styles I did not buy were the high waist panties, which I find very sexy, and the boy shorts, which aren't really my style. But if I do go out further, I feel like the 5 that I have are all that I need. But if I do want to go out and get a sexier pair, then I would definitely buy the high-waisted style. Of course, I think I said this 1,000 times in the video, buy a size bigger than you think you'll need, because I think that the tightness of them, well, not tightness, but the sturdiness of them helps to keep the blood in, I think, is why they're like that. So always buy a size up. In the sport style, I would recommend buying 2 size up, but maybe that's just my body. I'm not really sure. And that's all I have to say about these panties. I'm so impressed. I'm so pleased. I think they're wonderful. Thank you to whatever geniuses at Thinx invented these. I think that there are a couple other different kinds that you can buy from other brands, but I am going to stick with Thinx for the rest of my life. I'm so beyond happy that I can be rid of tampons and pads for the rest of my life, because ain't nobody got time for toxic shock syndrome or adjusting your feet or your legs and hearing crunch, crunch, crunch because you're wearing a big adult diaper that you don't have to wear. So to save the environment, to save me a big chunk of money and just a lot of hassle, I'm 100% sold, and I would recommend them to anybody. So that's it. I hope that you enjoyed the video and that you have learned something. If there was something that I forgot to mention that you're still curious about, then please leave that down in the comments and I will make sure to answer that for you. And yeah, if you liked this video, please feel free to give it a thumbs up and comment if you have tried these panties, if you've tried another brand, or any other questions that you might have for me. And always make sure to subscribe for more videos like this and others about helping yourself and helping the environment from me. That's it. Okay, bye. Thank you for watching.